Well done, everyone. We're up to the very last session. Thank you so much for your patience. If you can just bear with us through this last session, there's some very, very interesting speakers. Could I have the members of this last energy panel join me on the stage, please? I'd like to introduce to you Gonca Melek Özkan, who is the Environment Executive of Setur Marinas. We'll be talking about the renewable energy transition at Setur Marinas. Our friend Stavros Katsikadis, Managing Director of Lamda Marina Investments, he's going to be talking about the latest innovations at the multi-award-winning Flisvos Marina. Enrico Bassignana, CEO of SHD, will be talking about marinas as energy and digital hubs. And Ambrogio Cassini, Head of E-Mobility, REPOWER Italia, will be talking about the extensive charging network infrastructure. And last but not least, Salvatore Belsito. This one is definitely worth staying for because he's the Executive Director of Newcleo, and he'll be talking about small modular nuclear reactors for maritime decarbonisation. So we'll jump right into it now. If I could ask Gonca to come up to start with your presentation. Thank you.
This is working. Come in. They are changing. Yes. Yes, this is me. Hi everyone, I am Gonca from Setur Marinas. It's a great pleasure to be here today. I am the environmental executive, and my background is environmental engineering. I came with Mr. Onur Kunduz, our manager of the Kalamış Marina, one of the largest marina, our largest marinas in Istanbul. It's truly an honor to represent my company in this valuable session. Since it is the last session of today, I'll try to keep it short. So we are Setur Marinas, Turkey's largest marina chain and part of Koç Group. Koç Group is the biggest holding companies in the country. And we operate 11 marinas in total, 10 along the Turkish coast and 1 in Lesvos, Greece, and 1 Riban Refit Park in Turkey. At Setur Marinas, sustainability is integrated into the way we do business, of course, and we hold several important certifications such as ISO for quality, customer satisfaction, occupational health and safety, environment, and of course the blue flag, which we are very proud of. And another proud moment for us, our Kaş Marina won the Smart and Sustainable Marina Award in Monaco last year. And our long-term vision is to achieve clean and net zero marinas by 2050. So in this slide, I would like to share our renewable energy approach. As part of Koç Holding's 2015 net zero strategy, we have joined a group-wide project on decarbonization. And today we are proud to say we don't only use renewables, we also produce it and integrate it into our operations. In this slide, you can see our solar power plant in Nevşehir with an installed capacity of approximately 5 megawatts. And since March this year, the total electricity consumption of 3 of our marinas has been covered by this plant. And you might know Nevşehir from Cappadocia. Cappadocia is located in Nevşehir province, famous for its beautiful hot air balloons and unique fairy chimneys. If you ever want to visit Cappadocia and travel from airport to Cappadocia, you might pass by our solar plant. In addition, we use IREC, International Renewable Energy Certificates, which verify that we are powered by renewable energy sources. And in 2024, we calculated and verified our GHG greenhouse gas emissions for scope 1, 2, and 3 for the first time, a big step on our data management journey. We also use 2 dedicated digital platforms. We monitor both energy consumption and greenhouse GHG gas emissions. And of course, we know energy efficiency is important. Even if the energy is renewable, using efficient equipment, developing smart marinas is essential for true sustainability. Yes. So coming to the last slide, to stay future fit, climate resilience is essential for marinas, and we must consider both mitigation and adaptation. And at the same time, we know that new renewable energy sources like hydrogen, biofuels, methanol will play a much more significant role in the near future. We know that it's crucial that in the coming years, marinas should be able to provide these alternative fuels instead of traditional ones. And of course, our own operations, such as our service boats, travel lifts, equipments, will also need to go through this transition. And to support that change, we expect battery technology to become much more capable in the coming years. And being aligned with global policies is also vital. We are aware that oceans' role in the planet's sustainability is increasingly recognized, and new global commitments are emerging, like High Seas Treaty, aiming to protect marine biodiversity beyond borders, and which targets protecting 30% of the world's ocean by 2030. We believe that science-based targets are the only credible path forward. As part of Koç Holding, we are aligned with its science-based targets initiative commitments. And above all, collaboration is key. Conferences like this, partnerships between industries, NGOs, academia, and governments are the only way we can reach these ambitious climate goals, because no single company or country can achieve them alone. Thank you very much for your attention and patience. That's all from me. Thank you.
Great, thank you very much, Gonca. Congratulations on the progress that you're making. Okay, I'd like to invite Stavros.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Wait for the presentation to upload. I will present a case study in Flisvos Marina. I don't know how many of you know Flisvos. I guess many people here. It's a Greek marina in Athens. I'm the managing director of Lamda Marinas. We are managing Flisvos and Agios Kosmas Marina in the Ellinikon project. And Flisvos, the case study I'm going to present, is nothing very innovative. However, it is the first marina in Greece having such an installation. And what we want to do is to pass the message for our ESG commitment and principles. Flisvos is going to publish for the 8th year, the sustainability report, ESG, according to GRI standards. So we have started in Flisvos the ESG commitment and policy many years ago, and now we are going to publish the 8th sustainability report. In this framework, we have done a lot of actions and a lot of steps these years. I'm going to present only the important ones. In terms of quality, I'm going to refer to the Gold Anchor Platinum Award, which is a difficult certification from our Yacht Harbour Association. The Smart and Sustainable winner, Flisvos was the first marina for its sustainability policy and for its own innovation and smart kind of management and installations. And the most recent award was the EFQM, European Quality Foundation of Management, 6 stars, which is the first company, was the first company in Greece, not only Marina, in Greece with the 6 stars in quality. So you understand that our commitment for ESG to protect the environment, to have social, to be active in social management and in terms of governmental management terms is not just a policy, but it is a commitment to our stakeholders for many, many years. So we have recently, the previous month, we brought in Greece the first e-boat, so a 100% completely electrical boat for the services inside the marina. Not easy, because in other countries and European countries, perhaps the legislation is already there. In Greece, it's not. So what we have to do is, what we did is that we brought the vessel. It was built in Tallinn, Estonia, in the shipyard, and it is using Torqeedo, completely electrical outboard engines, and we are going to use it internally in the marina as a service boat. What else we have done? We have put for the last 5 years electrification in our parkings for electrical cars, and of course for many years we are provided our power 100% from renewable resources. But above all this, now we are planning the installation of a big photovoltaic panel inside the marina. It's not easy, because when you want to do such installations, you need to, let's say, touch the architectural design. And you know that the architects don't really like to touch the architecture, a successful architect inside the marina. However, we compromise. We compromise because, as I said, we want to be consistent with our ESG policy. So what we are going to do, you can see, I don't know if it works. No, it doesn't matter. You can see the red line all along that big pier. It is almost 250 meters. We are going to put shadow for the parking, for the cars, and above on the roof will be filled with solar panels. So it is an aluminum construction. You can see there, perhaps all along the 250 meters at Pier E, near Averov, which is a museum war navy ship. And it will be the first, as I said, installation inside the marina of this capacity. The capacity of this installation will be 560 kilowatt power. For the technical persons, you know that 560 kilowatt power perhaps is not enough. For Flissos Marina, which is a mega yacht marina with 300 berths, average length 30-meter boat, the capacity we need at peak hours is almost 3 megawatts. 3 megawatts peak hours during summer period. So this will cover only 15 to 17% of our needs. However, it is, as I said, a first step to prove our consistency to our policy to protect the environment. That's from me. Thank you very much.
Great, thank you, Stavros. And thank you for your leadership with your marina. It's incredible. Okay, moving right along. So we're now up to Enrico, if you would like to come up, please.
Hello? Okay. Thank you all for your attention. Thank you for Ecomia, for letting me be here with you. Thank you, Alberto, for your beautiful organization. I'm the CEO of SHD Elettronica, born in 1983. We have more than 40 years of experience in software development, automation development, and so on. We get much challenge in our history of our company. Becoming in the past from the public telephony, from the coin, we start to transform from the coin to the magnetic card, and we develop a patent on it, and we become a partner with the measure of public telephony in Italy. And after we do many patents in renewable energy, like photovoltaics, till to this day when we get the challenge of the Marina for the economical transition and green economy. Because I'm a sailor, I love sail and I love the sea. So I get the challenge and I get a part of my part and company, and I, excuse me?
Just a bit closer to the microphone.
Okay, that's okay, okay. And I get the challenge for the Marina, for the transition, economical transition, and I put a part of my company to develop a system for a vision that we have of the harbor of the Marina. Because actually we see the Marina only like an electricity hub or water hub. But in our thought, the Marina is also IoT hub, a technology interconnection in the future. And so, in the thought of the Marina owner, maybe there is a thing that for become my Marina smart, for become my Marina green, how I can do? I must do invasive work, change pedestal, change the infrastructure of my harbor. So we get the challenge and we have a solution. We have a solution for let be your Marina smart without any invasive work, without any change of your infrastructure. Only put an electronic device inside your infrastructure and let be your Marina smart. How? We develop a patent of electronic device, maybe like Alexa, you know, Alexa system in your house. The same system, only a small electronic that is connected to internet, and all Marina without any cable, any Wi-Fi, any wire connection, only connected like magic in Wi-Fi, not Wi-Fi, it's mesh connector, ZB connection, that simply each pedestal become a node and transport the signal directly to the cloud. In our search, the Marina can be all cloud connector, but someone doesn't mind if keep a cloud system, and if the connection of the Marina cut off, your Marina is not connected to the cloud, how it can work? With our patent work, because we know if the Marina is not online, and so magically by your phone, mobile phone, you can use your Marina service without the connection of the harbor with the cloud. And there is 99.9% all on service on your Marina with our system. It's a system patent in your hand with, this name is MC2 Smart Plug. I don't know if there is a presentation. Can start? So I'm the CEO. This is what we do. We do simply a refitting of your infrastructure, put an electronic device that we develop inside your pedestal. This is our story of something tips that we do. And the last is MC2 Smart Plug, the retrofit of your Marina in your infrastructure without any exchange, without any waste. So our vision, like I told before, the Marina will increase, become energy and digital hubs. Many countries, because our network is ZigBee, is placed at ZigBee by maybe Bosch, Honeywell, IKEA, and so on. And by a simple click, you connect the devices just exist in the market directly to the cloud, and you connect on your Marina, and you can control all the system, lighting, water, energy consumption, and so on, without evasive works. Use your infrastructure. We save more money, more time, and so on. So our vision is no works, invasions, and no demolition, no waste. And with this, you do retrofit, you save up to 40% of energy and also water. As is very important, is a technology win-win for the planet, because you save for the planet energy and water. It's very important. For the marina, that save more money, also only for preserve energy and water. And you have no Wi-Fi in your thoughts. You must think about, if you put pedestrian Wi-Fi, you must take action on your harbor and let it be Wi-Fi that must reach each pedestrian. In our case, no. It's our mission to let be a network, intelligent network in all your marina without any wire, without Wi-Fi. And we can create a digital backbone. Yes, as I told you before, we can connect to our network standard device like IKEA, Bosch, Honeywell, and so on, for remote control access, for the water, for so on. It's the only technology that is cloud-based, based on the cloud, the best of the world, AWS. And it's the only solution that always, also when your marina is not connected to the cloud, we work always. This is for the planet, as I told, 40% reduction. For the marina, you have lower cost, new revenue, measurable SSG compliant. Also because with this system, you have the real-time feeling of your marina, all damage, all sorts that can be done on your marina. You have advertisement by a notification push on your mobile phone, so your sailor on your marina, your employer, can directly go to the pedestrians that have something that don't work and immediately let it down. And for the client, directly control of consumption, so consumption. So for this reason, you save up to 40% of energy, of water. And more assistance, because the employer of the marina have more time, because when there is a problem, he just know where to go to solve the problem. So he can spend his time for letting you have more assistance to your boat. And it's so on. So please start it. This is an harbor that we developed. You see the technology inside. Real-time feeling. Win-win technology, because for the planet, for the marina, and for the client. Real win-win technology. And also a big company like Gavis choose our system for let be their pedestal smart. Thank you for your attention.
Great, thank you, Enrico. And now, Ambrogio. Just tap it.
Yes, okay. Yes, thank you, Darren. Thank you very much. While I wait for my presentation, I would like to thank you for still being here. I'm pretty surprised to see still people at this time and pretty alive also. So this is a good news also for us, I think. I'm Ambrogio Cassini. I'm head of e-mobility of REPOWER Italia. In these last days, I was thinking about how to present you REPOWER. Yes, I could tell you that we are an energy company with more than 100 years, founded in Switzerland, in Italy since 2002, etc., etc. But I think we don't have a lot of time, and I would like to go, let's say, to the point, and basically also to the reason why we are here today at this very important conference. And the reason is that we are an unconventional energy company. And why we are an unconventional energy company? Because we do develop and design this kind of product and related services. We have developed a taxi boat, fully electric. This is designed for the Venice Lagoon and for the canals. We have designed an e-bike rack, which is allowing our partners to become destination point within bike touristical routes. We have designed 2 cargo bikes. Cargo bikes that, by the way, we won one of the most important design awards in Italy, and maybe also, I would say, in the world. And last but not least, we have designed a range of products and services for e-mobility, so for charging of electrical vehicles. And I was saying the reason why we are here is that we see in this range of solutions a way and help for marinas to become key player for the energy transition. So all these ideas, this solution that we developed in the last years are, under our point of view, perfectly fitting with the role that marinas can play and are already playing within the territory. And to make it short, we see marina as a potential local point of interest, a point of destination, a local point for sustainable services. It was very interesting to listen to the previous panels because many panelists spoke about the role of marinas to play an active role within the local communities. Of course, marinas are a point of destination for people who have, of course, a boat, but we think we see a potential for marinas to be also a point of reference for the local communities. And with this set of products and services, we see the possibility for marinas really to be an entry gate, to be a sort of gateway to enhance and promote the territorial identity and to enforce also the local presence of marinas within the territory. This is a win-win situation for of course, for the local communities and also for marinas who can, of course, attract more clients within their premises for the restaurants, the bars, and maybe also attract more people becoming, in the future, also members of the marinas. So I don't have the time to speak about all these products, so I will just enter into, let's say, the part related to the e-mobility services. I just present in a few words the new circuit that we launched a couple of years ago, which is called REPOWER Charging Net. We launched this idea, this circuit, with a clear goal. We would like to realize the most extensive e-mobility charging network in Italy, based on destination points, so private premises open to the public. And this initiative, this circuit, is based on a membership approach, and is perfectly tailored for marinas. So, by the way, we are looking for new members, so if anybody is interested, we'll stay here afterwards and we can talk about it with more details. We started from zero a couple of years ago, 0 points, no charging stations, and we achieved, for the time being, a number of 1,200, let's say 1,300 charging point in Italy. Of course, we would have been more happy to reach a higher number, but we have also to say that we think this is a solid contribution that REPOWER, together with its partners, does to the energy transition in Italy. Of course, we have also marinas within our portfolio. I just selected a couple of them: Marina di Alassio, Marina di Lignano Pinneta, and I just would like to emphasize the fact that entering into this circuit, becoming a member, allows also marinas to gain immediately visibility, because their service appears not just on our mobility app, but via roaming agreements on all the major mobility apps in Europe and in Italy, of course. So in one word, marinas can reach visibility entering in all the pockets of the future e-drivers, millions or hundreds of thousands of e-drivers in Italy and in Europe. So I would stop here. To make a long story very short, I will give you my contact details. I just conclude my very brief speech, let's say underline that we have some of our products here. We are, with this unconventional role as an energy company, we are the electric e-mobility partner of this conference, and you can find some of our products downstairs. Lucietta is the electric taxi boat, is moored on the dock here of the Arsenale. You can find, this is Lucietta again, our cargo bikes. They are, I think, heavily used. They have been heavily used today to carry people, guests from the entrance to the conference room. And you can find also our e-bikes rack. So thank you very much for your attention. This is it. I will stay here. I'm also here available for any question. And I leave the stage to the other colleague. Thank you.
Thank you, Ambrogio. Much appreciated. And now we've come to our last speaker of the day, Salvatore, if you'd like to make your way up, please.
Well, I was very surprised when I was invited to this conference because I don't work in marinas and I've never been involved in any activities because I work in nuclear power. So in general, I develop nuclear plants, nuclear reactors for marine application because I work in a company that is called the Newcleo. It's a company that is Italian and French, based in Italy, in Turin, and has the purpose of developing nuclear reactors for production of energy or in general for any type of application. So we don't have products for marinas, but energy is a kind of commodity that is of interest for everybody. We work on the decarbonization issue because we think that nuclear fission, generation 4 nuclear fission, is the right way to achieve the decarbonization targets by 2050. Newcleo works on one kind of the so-called generation 4 reactors are lead-cooled fast reactor. Lead, we imagine something heavy, a metal. Well, liquid lead is a very good coolant for nuclear reactors and allows a lot of things. You can have power that has improved safety. First of all, lead allows also to have reactors that are very compact. Sure, the power of a reactor is quite large normally, but we are also working on relatively small reactors. Personally, I'm coordinating the works for a 40 megawatt reactors. It's specifically for powering of ships, but not only, because many other applications we realize are very comfortable with 40 megawatt that last 15 years. So imagine having something that you don't need to refuel. You can forget all the bunkering. You have the power for 15 years. When it's completed, maybe you have installed on a movable barge. That is something that we are thinking about. And you simply take out and put another barge with another reactor, and you power your everything you want. For marinas, I've heard about electrification, cold ironing, all electrical. And then production of e-fuels also. Production of e-fuels is one of the applications that is investigated with nuclear reactors. So I have listed here a number of features of this kind of reactors. One of the features, by the way, this generation 4 fast reactors are able to recycle the nuclear waste, the ones that requires 200,000 years to decay. Now, with using this wastes in a fast nuclear reactor, you reduce their life to 200 years. Something very nice to do. And you have essentially free power, because nuclear countries that have nuclear power, like France, for example, have a lot of this waste. So we don't need to mine them. So this is one idea, is to have reactors that are small, so you can build in series. And this gives a lot of advantages, especially from the cost point of view and from the replicability point of view. And in this way, this kind of projects are much easier to be financed, requires less resources to be put in place compared to the traditional nuclear reactor that are extremely expensive, require a lot of capitals and have a long time of installation. And this is an extremely interesting point. We can reuse the fuel of the existing nuclear reactors, and we can forget about the long life nuclear waste, because they are reprocessed and reused in the reactors. And it remains at the end of the cycle are much less harmful wastes. Just to say, it's not tomorrow, but it's not so far. We have a well-defined roadmap that we are carrying out. Our first reactor will be online in 6 years, 2031 in France. At the moment, this reactor will be a demonstrator, small, 30 megawatt reactor, is under licensing, will be on land, will be not a maritime application. However, next year we are going to have the first some extremely important experimental facilities here in Italy that will help in developing our technology. And then we plan to have our, let's say, legacy reactors in 2033. You can see we are already extremely active from the experimental point of view, because this kind of technology must be supported by strong experimental evidences done by facilities without nuclear fuel that will prove all the design that we are carrying out. We are very active with Enea, this is the Italian National Research Institute, at Brasimone Laboratories, where already there are facilities ongoing. And we are going on also with engineering. And here, finally, some naval applications that we have developed. You see what is the sketch of a nuclear reactor. 40 megawatt nuclear reactor specifically done for powering of ships. And they studied some results of the study that we have carried out together with Fincantieri and with RINA for integration of the ship. We considered also a yacht. Oh, sure, it's a super yacht. It's 150 meters long. So it's not something that we plan to put in relatively small vessels. They require some minimum sizes. However, we are very, the naval and the marine sector for propulsion, but also for powering of land is quite interesting. And by the way, if you have a chance and you are in Venice in these days, if you go to Corderia dell'Arsenale, so just a few steps from here, there is a scale, one-to-one scale model of a small modular reactor that Newcleo has exhibited there. And this is fruit of a cooperation with Pininfarina and with Fincantieri. And you can visit till middle of November here at the Arsenale. Thank you very much.
Great, thank you, Salvatore. I would just make one final comment just on that in relation to ships. So when we did the study the Icomia propulsion study, one of the major components of the embodied carbon in the manufacturing phase was because of transport, because of shipping, particularly in the electrical alternatives, because of the amount of shipping required to move the materials around the world. So you can imagine if you've got a situation where a ship is nuclear powered, it doesn't need any fuel for 15 years, and it has zero carbon footprint, it starts to change the inputs to the equation. So that's why it's quite relevant to what's going on with the things that are working through. So could you please put your hand together and thank our panel this afternoon? Thank you very much.